From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now in the Afternoon Edition, another day of smoky skies with warnings in place all across the bay. Good afternoon, I'm Ryan Yamamoto. You may have noticed it the moment you stepped outside this morning. Wildfire smoke drifting down from way up north near Oregon, still hurting the quality of air right here at home. And with that smoke hovering overhead, the Bay Area Quality Management District put in spare the air alert for the region. That extends through tomorrow. They did not have one in place yesterday after not updating their alert website all day long. But for a look ahead now, let's check in with Jessica Birch.
It's a first alert weather day here in the Bay Area. We are dealing with some of the worst air quality the Bay has seen in quite some time. And throughout the next couple days, we'll actually start seeing some improvements into the moderate category into this weekend. But still, take it slow. Make sure all those doors and windows are closed in your homes and try canceling the outdoor activities at least today if possible. To add to that, a red flag warning has just been issued for the North Bay, specifically in those higher elevated areas close to Napa and Sonoma County, ranging all the way out into the Sacramento Valley. There's still under a fire weather watch. We'll continue to keep a close eye on this. This actually kicks off late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Now, let's take a look at daytime highs. Starting up in the North Bay, actually, since we're putting a lot of emphasis on that red flag warning, we're expecting 70s into this afternoon. It will feel dry if you live up in the North Bay, trust me. Once we head down south, closer to the coast, closer to San Francisco, dry conditions, that's really not the concern for us. Really, it's just these hazy skies from all the smoke. 66 today, closer to San Francisco. Let's head south, closer to the Santa Clara Valley, where actually some of the best air quality is going to be down here. Keep in mind, the burning fires are just to the north of us. So as that smoke settles its way in, the north will see the worst of it. The South Bay will actually see better conditions, at least faster. Now off into the East Bay we go. Daytime highs today are warming up into the 80s. We'll keep you updated with your first alert forecast.
And that smoky air shutting down the Oakland Zoo today. The zoo said if you had a reservation, check your email about a refund. They also said they're going to make sure that they keep all the animals safe from that poor air quality. And so here's what you can do to protect yourself from the smoke. If possible, stay indoors with your windows and doors closed. If you need to go outside, maybe wear a mask, drink lots of water to stay hydrated. And if you're looking for the latest air quality readings in your area, we posted several links with this story on KPIX.com. Still really hazy outside. Well, Governor Gavin Newsom addressing the United Nations in New York this week, talking about climate change. Today, he touted California's climate goals at the UN's Climate Ambition Summit. The governor spoke on how California often leads the way when it comes to setting environmental goals. That includes last year when we became the first state to set a goal of 100% zero emissions vehicles sold. He also fired shots at the oil industry. Just last week, the state sued a number of oil companies for their part in the climate crisis.
For decades and decades, the oil industry has been playing each and every one of us in this room for fools. They've been buying off politicians. They've been denying and delaying science and fundamental information that they were privy to, that they didn't share or they manipulated.
During Climate Week in New York, the governors of 5 other states announced they will create their own climate corps, modeling after California's program. Well, the Federal Reserve will keep interest rates the same this month, but more hikes could be on the way. This is just the second time in the past year and a half that rates have stayed the same. The current benchmark short-term rate is at a 22-year high. The Fed expects to raise rates one more time this year, and for next year, they're not projecting as many cuts as they estimated back in June. So let's take a look at the big board right now on Wall Street, how that announcement is affecting the stock markets. As you can see right now, the Dow is up about 106 points. Well, it's a problem across the Bay Area, but as we know, the fentanyl crisis hitting San Francisco especially hard. The city just saw one of the deadliest months for overdoses. 84 people died in August alone. That's up from 74 in July. And at this pace, the total will surpass the city's worst year for overdose deaths, which is in 2020. Now the city's health department is trying something new. It's launching a dashboard to publish overdose numbers, as well as the number of people entering treatment. Our Wilson Walker spoke with one user on the street about what he thinks would actually help.
Yeah, like every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes there's a siren, and I just only assume that it's for an overdose.
On a south of Market alleyway with emergency responders working, in multiple directions at a single time. Jay is living in the middle of San Francisco's drug crisis, something he will tell you he is struggling to pull out of.
I don't know anything else except do what I got to do to hustle up cash, get my motel room, get my dope, and yeah.
Everybody's asking about getting help for folks out here. What would be the best kind of help for you? What are you most interested in?
The best kind of help for me and every single junkie is get them off the streets, get them housing, put them in residential treatment. I've tried outpatient. You know, it's not a 24-hour fucking helpline. You need somewhere where you can go.
We are interested in showing there are multiple pathways of treatment.
We want to make sure that people not only understand that, but understand that there is hope, that recovery is possible.
With the numbers now on pace for the deadliest year on record, health officials say they're going to be rolling out more information, not just an accounting of the casualties, but a better look at what's being done to prevent them. For example, how many people are showing up here at 1380 Howard Street if someone is looking for some kind of treatment? This is one place where that journey can begin.
We have counted 417 people who have entered residential substance use treatment through DPH from January through June of this year, 2023.
Personally, my main problem is the access, the availability, how cheap it is, and
having tried a couple different programs and willing to try again, Jay says this is the one thing standing in the way.
And this stuff right here is probably about $30 a gram. The cheaper shit you can get for as low as $10, $5 a gram, but that stuff's garbage, you know, doesn't get you high.
So there's a lot of quality concerns right now.
At least with the users, you know. The drug dealers don't care if we live or die. They don't care if, you know, our legs fall off.
I also think, candidly, there's a sense of hopelessness and despair with regard to the overdose epidemic that we're seeing, again, not only in San Francisco, but across the country.
The hope is that more information about who's getting help and how they're doing it can encourage more people to ask for help and shed a little more light on what is working and what is not.
Encouraging conversation about both what is happening in our city and what are the possible steps we can take to change that reality.
Good luck to anybody, you know, using right now. You can get off of it and you can do it. I believe in you, but they would have to make the call. You know, the users would have to make the call. It's on you.
Now, a big part of the city's messaging effort is going to be the effectiveness of medically assisted treatment, namely buprenorphine, to manage withdrawal. They also say they'll possibly start releasing even more information, like where are people coming from, what is getting them into treatment, what's pushing them that direction, all that possibly in the information that is still to come as the city tells us a little bit more about the crisis that is unfolding right here in front of all of us.
And that dashboard went live on Monday. Will be updated every month. For more information on how to track that data, just head to our website at kpix.com.